And 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Hello everybody, this is KL Tech Nerd bringing you another Satisfactory live stream, or another gaming live stream in particular. Today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I finished off my nuclear power plant. So, what I think I should do today is let's work on the power plant, but get it functional so I can, or not, it's already functional, but get it cleaned up so I can do a highlight video on it. Anyway, I thought that would be a really cool idea. Plus, it'll give you guys an idea of what I go into just to clean stuff up. I understand that some people may think, hey, you could have already cleaned it up, man. And I would say, you were right, but sometimes when you want to get stuff working, it's a little difficult. Sometimes you don't get everything as clean as you want it, or at least I don't. So in the case of with right here, I still got some cleanup to do. So why not clean her up? And then you guys can also see what you know what, why am I sealing stuff up again? That is a goofball move. Okay, so if anybody's curious, this line right here is the radiation zone. So as long as I'm past here, I don't get any radiation. I did turn off the health and everything, because otherwise I would go through nuclear suits like crazy, then I'd need to build them. And really, I just wanted to get the power out of the way. Sorry, I had to sneeze, so I muted it for a minute. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm working on right now. This is a fully functional nuclear power plant. If you see right here, everything's running at 100%. My water and everything's running. Those colors I'll explain in a minute, but it has to do with me trying to make sure that I knew which line of water was going where. I have double the amount of stuff that can get disposed of, so that'll be taken care of. So yeah, everything's pretty darn running pretty efficiently. One of the reasons why I said that about the cleanup is because I was being a goof and I was starting to clean up and seal things up, and the problem is that if you look right here, I kind of need to go and cut off the power down here. And what I want to do is route everything so it'll be hidden underneath the floor. And Quill Scroll says, wanted to say hi in chat real quick, but working on your stories because you completed 2 arcs. That is so awesome. Congratulations, man. I'll be seeing your mom this weekend on Sunday and staying with her next week. Very cool. For the next 2 days, too, you'll be somewhat busy with extended game night. Super fun. Sounds awesome. So, let me see here. But yeah, so basically, this is how everything works out. I'm going to just fly around and give everybody a bit of a lowdown to what's going on. To deal with the extra sulfur, instead of going crazy and having the extra sulfur getting used to make the stuff, because that's kind of difficult to do, I broke down and I decided to make batteries. So I also can make batteries at this power plant, which is super fun. But yeah, congratulations, Quill Scroll. I hope you have an awesome week, and I hope you have lots of fun. You're going to check out this video later when you finish, if you're not too tired. Well, awesome. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. And so I think the first thing that I need to do is let's get the... You know what? Yeah, let's get the overdrive fixed first. Because if you go right here, I do have a switch for... Well, yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's get the overdrive done first, because this is going to... Once I get to the half power thing, and I have to explain that, do have some things to say about the story later, because plans did change. Well, that's okay. Sometimes plans do change. Let's get the meltdown fixed first. And then after that, let's get the... I'm trying to remember exactly what I did this stuff for, but let's get the recycler and the meltdown done first. And the disposal. I believe all 3 of these should go over there. So let's get the disposal done first. The recycler, I kind of probably really should just always have that on. I might end up, like Quill Squirrel said, plans did change. So I might end up not really turning off a lot of this stuff. And I might also end up not going too crazy with it either. Because originally, I believe I had these three, the fuel... Okay, the fuel maker's fine. The disposal, the recycler, and the meltdown. The disposal... The recycler, I might just leave open because, face it, you probably really should always go recycling stuff. Recycling's good. Disposal, let's get that one done first. And I already kind of started working on the half power, but I'm going to stop for a minute because I would need to trace a lot of stuff. So yeah, let's get rid of the disposal. So what the disposal does is that'll be like the main lead. So this is going to be to our disposal, our recycler. Okay, so this is going to be to the recycler. You know what? Let's just mark that right now. That'll be a good idea. Yeah, let's mark it. So, recycler. Okay, and what this does is this is going to be what's going to take the... Actually, wait. What am I thinking? The fuel maker. Actually, yeah, let's set up the fuel maker first because, to be honest, I do kind of need to have that go next door anyway. So let's go here. So we have the main power and then the overdrive. So yeah, let's continue to have the main power. And, oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So let's call this... That's goofy. Okay, so let's turn this around. But yeah, super awesome. Congratulations, man. Main power. And let's see over here. Yeah, the bridge does go kind of over here. So let's go and... I want to try to find out where this thing goes now. I wish I could color code these things. Oh, okay, cool. So this is, let me guess, going to the half power. Yes. Okay, cool. So... And let's go... This should be... half power, okay. So let's go over here. Now my question though is, what is going on over here? Okay, so this is the half power. I might have kind of screwed up on the power though, or messed up on the power. I should not say that. I should say messed up. I kind of messed up. So let's see over here. And what I want to do is make sure that everything is... half power. Okay, so here's the special thing that I wanted to do, and I'm going to start explaining this now so it doesn't get messed up at all. Okay, so this, yeah, this is going half power. So, okay, so I think maybe I think I already have this thing hooked up. Perfect. Okay, cool. So we're going to say half power. Okay, so this is going to be our half power. And if I go over here, I can go up here and then go over here, and then this is You know, I probably should label it. So gaming says hi. Hi, gaming. I hope you are having the most awesome of days. So let's just call this one half power A. That sounds good, right? Half power A. And so everything's hooked up through here separately, right? And then I believe this stuff's all hooked up separately too. Okay, so really, really fast, the way that I'm achieving the half power thing is that this is unbottlers. So this unbottles packaged water. The packaged water goes down this tube, which becomes a prime tube. It heads over here, and then because this gets connected, I probably should try to unjangle this so it looks nicer, but not right now. Because this connects to every one of these pipes, that means that every one of those pipes does not need a pump, and it can go all the way up to the top. So all of that does not need to have a pump going at all, and it can go up here. And then that's connected to this side. So let's, you know what, let's, you know, it's weird because you have more subscribers than you, but you basically stream every day. But YouTube doesn't let me. Do you know why? The last time I streamed was last year. Huh, well, that's okay. You know, I don't really stream every day, though. That might be part of the reason why. I would be kind of curious, though, to ask main power A on what games you stream, because maybe you stream games that people just want to watch more of, like a sport thing. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is the main power A. So, yep, so I guess this is going to be the main power B. And I'm pretty sure this is the, yes, thank you. Awesome. You know, now I'm going to want to check out your YouTube channel again, just to say hi. And I'm going to interrupt everything just to say hi. So let's go. So, go to channel. Well, awesome. Congratulations. I'm so glad to see that. Good for you, man. And, oh, nice. Fortnite, too. Oh, Horizon Forbidden West. That's a fun game. You make me so happy. Thank you for everything. Oh, no problem. I'm glad to see you're doing well. And I think I did that wrong. So let's just go do this. And this is going to go to the half power B. And if I was going to label this one goes another water. I believe that goes to the sulfur, though. So see if we go here. Yep, that connects to the sulfur. And is that all it connects to, is the sulfur? Yes, I believe it does. Oh, the sulfur and probably the other water stuff. Because I know I got a lot of water stuff going on. Like, I think some of the stuff down there needs that. So I'm just going to call that one main water. It's a water main. So let's call that one main water. But yeah, I probably could clean up the pipes a little bit too. And then, of course, this is the sulfur stuff. So let's just kind of do this. All right, and then we'll say sulfur, organized. Sulfur. Okay, cool. So we got all this sulfur going on over here. But yeah, good to see. So, I don't even really remember what all this water goes to. I just know it's a lot of water stuff. So if I go over here... Actually, I know this partly goes to the sulfur, but what do I have it connected to up here? Let me see here. I just got to find this stuff out. Oh, it's so messy. And, yep, see? So I got water that comes out over here that needs to get used up. I believe that's another water line, though. I believe. This is sulfur. That's cool. Sulfur, that's cool. I got water that's over here being used for nitric acid. And I got water that's going over here. But yeah, so I basically have a lot of different stuff, and what I want to do is get the 2 power lines kind of put in different places. So here's the thing. Actually, wait, this is the other power factory, right? So, you know what? Let's go do this. Let's just say, whoop. Zone. That way you know. You can look at it and go, uh-oh, that's a bad zone. Hey, can I put a symbol over there like the... There we go. Actually, that's pretty cool. I like that. So it's a nuke zone. Okay, cool. So if you go over here, I still kind of probably should clean up this stuff too, because I wanted to have all that stuff be changed. All right, so if you can tell, there's the sulfur. Okay. There's a reason why I put the sulfur over here too, but actually let's do that first. Because the belts are bigger. The power I can kind of put anywhere, but I also wanted to have this stuff over here. So let's go this way. And what we're going to do is do this part over here. And you know what? Let's go do that first. And see, this is one of the things I should probably put this like in a different place. What is going here anyway? Pretty sure that's the radiation and oh, the batteries. Okay, cool. Cause see, I do have batteries over here. Oh, I have so many batteries. That's not good. I got a lot of batteries. But you can kind of tell that's all the batteries that need to be disposed of. So is this the only thing that's going over here? Let me see here. We're going over here. Okay, so the batteries are going through here. And then this might just be the battery recycler. I certainly hope not. I hope it was so much better set up than that. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? Let's go do this. Let's go put you guys here. And then let's go put you right here. And then what I want to do is have it be like a hallway. And I don't know if I can do this. Definitely going to find out, though. So Awesome Sink goes right here. Okay, cool. So if it's going to go right here... And then I'm going to go put you guys right here. Okay, so that's why. So see, to have it centered, I would need to do that. You know what? I'm going to do that anyway. Let's do this. And what I think I'm going to do... we don't have an option, really, for this. So what I think I'm going to do is just put this guy right here. So then I don't need to have a hole over there. And then you can just do this. And that might be good enough. And you know what I might do too? Let's kind of set this up now. So what I want to do is put a door right here. Nope, not right there. And so yeah, okay, you know what? I think I can get away with that. So let's put a door right here instead. Or you know what? No. Because if you look down, I want for this to just look like a end. Okay, so we're going to go do this, and then we're going to go do this. And right here. And then right here. Now what I want to do too is let's find out, is the radiation going down here too? Like, is this just for the batteries? I think it is, because if I remember correctly, and I might change this, but right now I think it kind of might be a better idea anyway. This is where the power goes. This is where other stuff gets gotten rid of. No power. Why is there no power here? Okay, so there is that. Okay, so that has power. That's good. And if I go up here, I believe if I go high enough... Oh. Is that the nukes? Neato. Okay, so if I go over here... Yes, I believe the nuclear stuff is disposed of right here. So I would need to go and then turn this on. So it's kind of already on by necessity already. So, alrighty. Let me see here. I'm already kind of looking at this thing like, why? Okay, so I need more encased plutonium. That's fine. That just means that there's not too much to actually gotten rid of, so it's not building up. Which is fine. Encased plutonium. See, okay, so see, we're running low on pellets, which is fine. 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 Okay, as long as it's not building up. So you can kind of already see what's going on here. So everything on this floor, like we're making the encased plutonium. Yeah, you know what? Let's just kind of... I'm not going to say seal everything up, but let's, you know... try to get this stuff going. And what I want to do... The only other thing I can think up of, and I might end up doing, would be to get rid of this, which is not a bad idea, and then have the all the plutonium stuff go downstairs. Which I'm not completely against either, just because... I mean, it might be kind of cool. Alright, so... You know what? I think I will do that. I don't know if it's going to be as clean as I want it to be, but it would definitely be better in regards to how everything would be set up. And it really wouldn't take that long either, because I would just need to put like a... Oh yeah, see? So not that bad at all. Okay. Yeah, let's go do that then. Just because it would save some space up here, and I kind of might do something with them later, so having them get built up a little bit might not be a bad thing. So let's go do that. Alrighty, so let's go right here. So this is where everything goes. So you can kind of see right there the straight shot that I'd be taking to get there. So that's part of the reason, too, for going there. And alrighty, so let's go over here. Let's go over here. And then let's go through here. And I think one of the biggest ones that I would want to do is turn on and off that grinder. Now, I don't know about putting the batteries in there, but to be honest, there's not really a whole lot of batteries going on there anyway. But just getting the, you know what, that is right, though, huh? Darn it, see? You know what? Fine, I'll do it this way. Or do I? Because I do like the idea of having the nuclear waste get grinded, and then you could watch it run like this. But it might also do better if I put you right here. Because what I was thinking of is, what if I have one place for, like, one of these guys for the batteries, and then the other one for the nuclear waste. But then I'm starting to wonder why. Alrighty, so let's go over here. Okay, so it's going all the way over here. Okay, so they are going upstairs for some reason. And oh, okay, cool. So the batteries are going across here. So cool. Okay, and then they're going here. You know what? Let's stick these into a grinder over here. Because I think I already have 2 of them anyway. Just for waste. And that would definitely also solve the problem over here of what to do. Let's put that 3 wide. Now, I know I might have to move the sulfur line and everything, but, you know, it's fine. It's all good. Now you can kind of tell why it's taken a while, too, to get all this stuff in. Okay, so, you know what? Let's go clean this up a bit. The only other thing I can think of is, you know what? I think it might have been a better idea anyway to let's just leave. Because to be honest, the grinder is going to have to be on all the time anyway. Otherwise, it's all going to back up. So let's just have that connected to the waste and then have the it work out that way. Or have that hooked up to the recycler. Alright, so we're going to go and then have the awesome shop right here. Let's move you out a bit. Okay. Awesome sync. And, okay, that's a little bit too far now. But at this point, I would rather have something connected than nothing. Okay, so... And what I'll probably end up doing, too, is having the water stuff all going down to their own kind of little level. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think too high might be better anyway. And what I might do is just when you get to that main room, have it be 3 high, just so you don't have it squish off the squeesher. So yeah, let's go do this. And let's go do this. Okay, so we have the... Why is my phone going off? Oh, okay. That's fine, I'll just plug it in. And, okay, so... I think a big change... You know what? Let's go do this. Let's put you right here. And that's mainly so I know where to put you guys. And what I want to do is let's get rid of you. And then I'm going to put you right here. Okay, so see, that's the game that I play there. And then I'm going to go put this right here. There we go. Okay, so then these will go in here. And everything will be running just like normal. Okay, so now what I want to do is have you guys go here. And this is mainly for the direction, because if you don't do that, it won't really have any direction, and then it'll... it'll lose its direction, and then it'll have... we'll have a bigger problem on our hands. Because you see how it's already going in the right direction? Yep. Okay, and then if we go over here, now it's clear. Perfect. And this is that for that. And I'll probably just continue to tie this into the rest of the setup. You know what? I'm going to have to move this because I am not a big fan of how far away it is. I mean, it might have worked out, but that's a lot of empty space behind it. So let's go put you a little bit closer. Put you right here. And there we go. And then if I do this to this, then it'll go wall to power to double-sided. Then we have that. And then that'll just continue getting rid of batteries. The only interesting part about having the switch is that I could technically, my goal would be to have power then go to the grinder, even if I'm not making any more power things, but That really wouldn't be logical anyway, because I don't think I would run it without any... how do I say this? I don't think I'd be running it anyway without anything going into it. Although it might make for a nice little shutdown. Because, see, then it'll go... and be able to get rid of the stuff that it's making without... I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. And to be honest, the batteries are going over there, so I can eventually put storage for the batteries. Which will be nice. And let's go walls. And then let's go walls. And see, I don't really want to move that again. So let's just kind of have it be up there. It'll be an interesting shape, definitely. And here we go. Okay, so there we go. The only thing I might want to move now is that line. And, oh gosh. Wait, encased uranium. This should be getting processed pretty fast. Okay, so I should have encased uranium everywhere. Okay, so I do. Okay, so, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, I'm starting to kind of remember how I was going to work this thing out, though. Which will be fun. So, the basic way that this is going to work out is this is the overdrive, so yay. And then there's going to be a main line. And I started with this one trying to put everything below the ground, so you can kind of see how there's less cables going up. I'm debating whether I should kind of switch that around too with the other stuff, but it's going to be a lot of work to do that. So what I think I'm going to do is let's label this guy. Okay, so that's that. So let's label this guy with the walls, organization. I believe this entire floor is just going to be for making the fuel. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, let's just go do that one. So we're going to go to fuel maker. Okay, cool. So everything on this floor, I believe, is for making the fuel, including the actual uranium fuel rods, which are right here. So let's go move you. Put you up like this. So let's just go like that. And organization. Fuel rod. Okay, cool. So this is the fuel rod. So that's the fuel rod. Okay, cool. The only other thing that I might get confused about, though, is that I really didn't leave enough room for a staircase, so where would I put one? I don't know. At this point, I'm thinking to myself, you know, what about, like, one, like, right in one of these corners? But probably not. I have a better idea. Mostly because this whole area is not really supposed to be reachable, per se. Oh yeah, see? Even there. Man, putting staircases and everything is kind of difficult. Actually, I kind of already have another idea. Do I put anything into these corners? See? So theoretically, I mean, probably just open up a space like right here into the corner. Or even put a space like right here. Does it really matter if it's too wide on each side? Maybe, maybe not. So iron. I already kind of know what that's for, so let's put a wall there. So we're going to call this water disposal. I might have spelled disposal wrong. Let's take a look. Okay, yeah. Water disposal. So this whole thing's for water disposal, which is good. And I'm going to be glowing at night now. Oh, okay, cool. So this whole thing's for water disposal. And that's for fuel disposal, so yay. Okay, so what's the difference? Because I think I know what the difference is. I just want to double check. Actually, let's do the one over here first. Because the one over here goes over here. So, and this goes to the batteries. Okay. Yes, so the batteries creates about 30 water. And then this guy takes more than 30 water. And then gets rid of it. So the whole idea is that this is for the battery. So let's just say battery water disposal. Okay, cool. So that's for battery water disposal. And I bet you this is probably leading to the disposal for one of the fuels over here. So let's just double check and make sure. I will double quadruple check. Because getting something right is fun. But if I do something wrong, then it's going to be a big pain in the butt to clean up later. Okay, so you're going to go over here. You're going over here. Oh, okay, cool. So then you're going over here. And then I have it going janky over here. And, oh, okay. And then that goes over nowhere. Beginning to see a trend here. So let's go over here. And then this is going, oh, okay. And then this is going up here, which should be for, okay. Okay, the non-fissile uranium. So no, let's not do that. Let's not abbreviate. Let's just say fissile water. Because that's technically what it's going to, is it's going to the fissile water. So we're going to call this one fissile water. And I believe I know why I did that. It's because the water in this game likes to run downhill. So what it'll do is it'll run, and then this guy will always have water, which is important. There we go. Okay, so this is for the fissile water. So we're just going to say upstairs. Okay, cool. So there, now I know that one. And this is just more stuff to get rid of stuff. I don't even know why you're not working. I have you on. Okay, and then I have you. So Then let's go to you. Let's go here. Actually, let's go. Yep. Right now, I'm just kind of creating my own little sidewalks and stuff to make it easier to navigate, because what I want to do is, like, make this thing look like a factory, like, layout. So the part of the cleanup is I'm trying to make this thing look nice. Now, I could have done it to start with, but then it would have taken a long time, and I really needed the power. So I might have done an uh-oh by not getting this thing done and doing it right the first time. But you know what? Sometimes that's the game that you play. Or the game that I play. Is sometimes you just want to see stuff get done. And face it, now while I'm playing with walls, I can get all my stuff. And to be honest, I'm not really that worried about, like, taking certain machines offline for a while, because when you get to the nuclear power cores and everything, if you go up here where everything is, like, all the nuclear stuff right now has more than enough uranium, more than enough stuff, and the disposal, I got twice the amount of disposal that I actually need. And that was just so if everything melts down, I have a backup plan. Because if, like, let's say the waste starts building up, I can get rid of it quickly. And that's kind of very important to me. Because you don't want for everything to start getting irradiated like I am right now. Okay, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go do this. Might be a little goofy to have it jut out like that, but, you know, everything's just kind of under here right now anyway, so let's just get that done with. Customizer, asphalt. Once again, I'm sealing up the floor, even though I probably really shouldn't. But, you know, I'll get that figured out in a minute. Okay, so part of... This is one of those things that I did that I probably really shouldn't have done. I'm going to leave this like that right now so I can still read chat. If anybody says hi, I can read it. And then I'm going to go over to my bookmarks, bookmark manager. And pull up the sheet that I have. And I will be honest here, there is some I do have a sheet. Calculator. The problem is that I want to double check, because if I get this thing done, I definitely want to get it done correctly the first time. So we're going to pull up my calculator. And, well, I already didn't get it right the first time, but uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Yeah. I erased all the cookies that I had, so now I kind of... Whoops. That's okay, I remember most of it. Okay, so I might do this backwards, though, because I could pull up sheets and look on my computer. I forgot about that, though. Luckily, I do have backups. I'm going to have to go to the backup now, though, so... Whoops. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should do that 3 wide and just raise everything 1 more. It'll start getting squishy, though, over here. I kind of... You know what? Yeah, that'll still leave it with 2. I'll fix it later. Anyway, so... Things I would do differently. So... Let's work on this. So the whole basic concept of this factory is that the uranium fuel rods, I only needed like, what is it, 2 a minute or something like that. So if I go over here, that's the plutonium fuel rods. So everything on this side is still going to have an overdrive, right? So that's 0.4. 0.4, that's 0.8. 1.2 per minute. So, you know what? Why did I do it that way? Okay. I have overdrive and then my main power. So if you pull up right here, I can definitely check by saying 0.8 times 4. And that is not what I thought it would be. Okay, so 0.4. Ha. 0.4 times 4. You know, I feel like I'm going to be made to go and pull up my Excel sheet now. Because that'll at least give me an idea of what I'm doing. Okay, and if anybody wants to know, I do indeed have a plan. I do indeed have a plan. So, if you want to know what I'm looking at this. This is a chart that I have set up. Okay, nope. I don't want that there because my name's in the corner. Does it really matter, though, at this point? So I do have a chart going. And that is just for the waste, though. Okay, so I guess everybody now knows my name. Okay, well, that's cool. That's okay. I'm just kidding. It doesn't really matter at this point to me. So, I mean, who watches these things anyway? So if you watch today's thing, you got a treat, so that's great. So, see, we're going to have 10 plants running. So, oh, that's cool. Huh. So, still kind of trying to figure this thing out. So we have 0.4 running. So we have 0.4. You know, I feel like I already kind of did this and got it all figured out, but do I really want to go down here and count how many things are there? Oh, wait, I think I know what I did. Okay, so, you know, this may just be for the recycling, but let's go up to the next level so I can figure that much at least out. Yeah, gosh, I can't believe that I got rid of the cookies in my computer right when I shouldn't have. So I have the nitric acid right here, the nitric acid right here, and then I have the... Okay, so the non-fissile uranium, I only needed 2 of these. So, see, that's what I mean. I doubled up. So I could have multiple-ish lines going. So we're going to go over here. And you know what? Let's start by getting a main line going. So I'm going to do the same thing I did right here. And get this thing going off in this direction. Because last time I did this... going to play around with me, isn't it? Yep, I think it is. Okay, so there we go. And so this is going to be for that. What I want to do is completely tear apart these 2 things, and then let's get an overdrive and a non-overdrive. So what I want to do is let's get you going like this. How many do I have? Okay, so see, yeah. And then this guy is going to be no power. Does this guy have any power? No power. No power. That's what I was afraid of. So let's go do this. So let's go over here. And then figure this side out first. So really should do is this one. So, okay. Cold water. Okay, so here's where a lot of this stuff is going to go. So the disposal is fine. Recycler, meltdown. The meltdown, I'm going to keep, that's going to be the overdrive for everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the one that lets you dispose of the stuff, because I believe that'll be easier to get set up. So I'm going to go and let's get this part done first. So we're going to say, okay. Oh, okay. Huh. Is this going to be that part? I am so turned around. Okay, so that's the front. Oh, okay, cool. So this is the back. So let's go. And this is for the... I chose the wrong wall. This is for the disposal. So let's just go. Remind myself right now. Nuclear disposal. And then let's go over here. And then let's go over here. And then something similar to here. And then over here. And now let's go label this guy as nuclear disposal. So same thing, just different label. Nuclear disposal. Okay, cool. I am so probably even spelling disposal wrong, but at this point, I would just really like to get this thing done before I have a meltdown. Although, to be honest, it's probably going to take a little bit for me to get an actual meltdown. So, okay, cool. So we're going to go and then go through here. Now, if I go through here, what's going to go on down here? So, okay, so yep, I can go over here and then... Oh, bummer. Okay, so... Why did I even go that high then? Okay, so that's the wrong side. Okay, so we're going to go over here. And I kind of would like to go down the... Oh, wait. I'm a goof. Okay, so, no, wait. I'm not a goof. Okay, cool. So... I see. Okay, so this is for the water disposal. Or, I'm sorry, so this is for the nuclear disposal. That's why I have this stuff right here. So what I need to do is go over here. That's where I'm getting confused. Okay, cool. So we're going to stop right here. Nuclear disposal. So what I want to do is put a hole right through here. Now what this will do is this will be a hole right out where I need to put it. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I got it. And you know what? Let's do this. Then power, nuclear disposal. Now, typically in the past, what I've done is used different colored architecture stuff for the different colored stuff. So let's go do this. So I want to see if I could customize this to be a different color. So what I want to do is let's choose a... No, you know what? Let's choose a... Come on. Let's choose the color green. So the color green, there we go. And all that this means is the green is for the recycling. So see, it's green. I know it's kind of a minty, but I'll call it green. And so this guy is going to go over here. And what I might end up doing is blue for the nuclear meltdown, just because... Actually, probably red would be better, huh? Customizer. Yeah, let's think red. Although, to be honest, I really shouldn't do green. But, I like the idea of green. So let's go over here. I got so many different switches and power things going on in here. I really kind of wish I didn't do that, but... And then I'm also going to change my mind anyway, so... What do you do? So, actually purple maybe for the meltdown. Or something like that. But yeah, so basically all that the meltdown's going to do is the meltdown's going to be for if there's a bunch of nuclear stuff built up, you just flip that switch and it'll double the output of the it'll double the output of the... I'm sorry, I'm trying to think at the same time that I'm doing this, so that's becoming a bit of a problem. Me not so good at thinking right now, so... And this stuff typically should be pretty darn easy to get done. So we're going to go do that. And then I'm going to go do this. So let's go do this. And you know what? What is going on here? Okay, so... Huh. Yeah, I'm liking that idea. Okay, so let's just put you, like, right here. It's probably going to be visible on the outside. Darn it! It's going to be visible then on the outside. Wait, can I just do this then? No, I can't stack it. Okay, I'm not going to do that because I don't want for it to really be visible by the outside. But to be honest, this whole piping, this whole cable's probably going to be changed anyway once I get everything done, because it's really not going to serve a function, because I'm going to have the green one be for the disposal, at least on this level, maybe. So that's what we're doing. We're going to be putting you guys like that. And then like that. And I'm not going to start tearing everything down completely, because the last thing I want to do is to cause a nuclear meltdown. Or lose all the power that I just started earning. Okay, so there we go. So that's just a little bit more confusing, but it will be less confusing later. So we have you guys, which are now making that. We did lose this one. So it'll, I do need to fix that part, but That's kind of what I'm digging and going for, so we're going to fix that. Right. You know what? Let's put a... nuclear... You know, I don't like disposal, so let's just call it cleanup. Hey, it's the name of the video. Nuclear cleanup. Okay, so... we're going to go do that. That. So what I want to do too is let's have the nitric acid get split into two as well. So one will be powered by... or actually, you know what? Maybe. Oh yeah, see, I have so much nuclear acid right now. I'll figure that out in a minute. So we got... oh, the nitric acid. Sulfuric acid. Okay, so we got nitric acid 30. Dude, I don't even need an overdrive in the nitric acid. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. Because it's 60 nitric acid getting used up, and there's 60 nitric acid getting made. So what I probably should do is let's reach down further here, too. And let's go for architecture. Get this guy going. Then put you down right here. And what do you know? Let's go do this. And, is this the only place that this stuff goes to? Is over here for right now? I think it is. So I could actually clean up a lot of this stuff and just do this. That'll be cool. And let's just clean you up a little bit more. And so you can kind of see the radiation level and why this would be bad news bears if I did not have the stuff on. Because the last thing I want to do too during a live stream is to have the radiation getting built up and to be annoying people with my constant needing fresh air and air filters, and then eventually having those break down, and then I need to... there you go. Okay, so having those break down and then needing to get new ones. I can't believe how much I fit into the piping over here, though. So let's just go over here. Let's go over here. And then let's go over here. Okay, so if these two are there, please tell me these have power. Okay, good. These are getting power from somewhere else. So what I want to do is let's have you then get power from down here. And then what I want to do is go over here. So now this guy is connected to the other powers, to the power source. And then this guy is going to be connected to the other power. And then what I want to do is have 4 of you guys get hooked up to one, and then the 3 to the other, so... because if I have the plutonium pellets getting made, so I have 30 plutonium pellets getting made in the particle accelerator, technically 60, the 100 non-fissile uranium getting made, the assembler. Okay, so I'm just kind of making it through here. So I guess the next thing to do would be to get the particle accelerator hooked up to there too. So I can get that part done. Oh, don't tell me. Okay, good. So, yeah. You're still getting power. Now I'm just going to double check, because I want to double check to make sure that everything's wired correctly. So if I go down here, it'll be over here. If they say fuel maker, disposal. Wait, how's it getting power then if I have that turned off? Uh-oh. So if that's not connected, where is it getting power? I bet you it's probably getting power from some other thing I accidentally connected it to. So let's go over here. Okay, so it is connected somewhere. I just need to figure out where. Alright, so we're going to go down here now. It's probably one of the few other places that it's accidentally hooked up to. So we're going to go through here. Nuclear cleanup. Nuclear clean... What I should have done is call it nuclear cleanup. That was a much better name. Okay, so... one of these guys is not hooked up where it needs to go, so... because for it to be... what did I do? Okay, so... this is over here. We're going to fly over here. Okay, and then we're going to fly through here. This is definitely going to... that stuff... You know, in the past, I did put a switch here, but there's so many different things connected, I don't think I can fit a switch in here. So I might just leave it all connected at once. Plus, I'm kind of running off of radioactive stuff now, so yikes. Okay, so we're going to go over here. I have a question for you, though. So if I do this... okay, so this part is not... oh, hello. Okay, so it's not over here that I have the leak, then. Where it's getting power from somehow. It's not... it's somewhere in that part of the chain. So what I want to do is have it be to where I can... okay, so this is 225. Yikes. 225. Okay, so it has to be then somewhere up here, right? Okay, so it's right there. I think I know what I did. It's a pretty easy mistake to make too, but I think that's what I did. That has to be what I did. Me and my wiring. So... disposal. Ah, okay, so... that is goofy. That's what I did wrong. Okay, cool. So that was easy enough to fix. So let's go up here. Let's go up here. And now it'll be... okay, so that's that. Nuclear disposal. Okay, cool. So that's for that line. So what I need to do then is have it hooked up to here, right? Because all of those... yep. Can't believe I did that error. Okay, cool. Well, it was easy enough to fix. Okay, so recycling. Okay, cool. So there we go. So now it should be working completely. So if I want to, I should be able to go and then have this connected. So now everything should be running. Glad I got that figured out before I started really messing up. So, okay, yeah. So that's that. And you might be wondering why I wanted to have a power switch and all this other fun stuff too. And the reason being is because as I go and the factory gets bigger, like right here to dispose of it, I'm going to have a particle accelerator hooked up. Those things are they're big on the power draw. So what'll happen is that I may not want to have too many of them running. So see, yeah, meltdown mode is only for getting rid of a certain amount. I can turn off half and save all the power of that stuff and not really have to worry about it. So that's why I did that. I need some water. And uh-oh. There we go. Okay, cool. So I got you. My next one, I think, since this is for the nitric acid, what is over here? Nothing. That's perfectly okay for what I'm going to be using it for. Anything over here? Nothing. Perfect. So let's disconnect one of you. So where are your power going to? Here we go. And I can't believe I cleared my cookies and that messed up the calculator. So I'll try not to do that again in the future. Or maybe I will anyway, because that's kind of fun. It's kind of fun figuring out what to do after, you know, everything's kind of messed up. And Jesse says, hi, Tech. Hi, Jesse. I hope you are having the most awesome of awesome days. So we are going to go. You're doing awesome. That is so awesome to hear. And let's go over here, and then I'm going to go put you right here. I am so glad to hear that. I believe you were sick at one point, and that was bad because nobody likes being sick. Uh-oh, why am I doing that? Okay, so let's go here. Okay, cool. So the power cable goes through there. That's cool enough. Because I definitely do not want to have too many more power cables floating around here. Because the whole idea of putting everything over here is to try to make it look better without a bunch of cables running around, so. But yeah, I'm so glad to hear that you're doing awesome. That's awesome to hear. And here we go. So we're going to go over here. And let's go. You know, in the future, though, what I might do is not make it so cramped, because it's a little challenging having everything so... having to squeeze through here. That's one thing I do have to say about building like this that's kind of a pain. And then let's go through here. Customizer. Green. 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 And, ooh, I could do this green too. But, I don't know. Do I want to? I kind of like the orangeness of the other machines, but I guess color coding them would be kind of cool. You know what? I might just do that. See? Like that. Now I can say, hey, yeah, these are for the disposal, so... And then this guy, too, is for the green. Since I'm already doing a horrible job of this, might as well. Okay, so you kind of see what I mean. So this thing right now is pulling more electricity than any coal power plant can do, than any gasoline power plant can do. And it's just spiking even higher. So, I mean, that's crazy. So... And I might have to double check here, so... We have, after the particle accelerator, I have 3 assemblers and then 2 manufacturers. So let's get this thing figured out, because I would love to be able to get this thing figured out before we go today. So we have the in case plutonium cells getting made. We have 3 assemblers, but I'm going to do 4 because I'd rather have the 3 be the ones that I'm definitely doing. I just feel like it would be cleaner too. So let's go do that. See, I can be festive. And then we're going to go do 2 manufacturers. Customizers. And then we're going to go for that. And this is the one that I might end up having getting hooked up to that switch outside just so I can have the dump running without anything else. And that's actually one thing I might end up using like a red line for. So the grinder will get rid of the nuclear. So basically I could use the grinders to clean up everything. And that's kind of my whole idea behind it. So... power output's really high. Don't save. I don't want to save that file. It's horrible. So now I'm going to go over here. And since we're going over here, you know what? Let's go do this really fast. So I'm going to go put you. And for right now, though, I'm probably going to connect you to you. So this is why it was silly for me to go start doing that stuff, because in reality, I'm probably going to just go and tear up the floors again anyway. So why did I fix the floors? I was trying to make things look nice. But yeah. See all the nuclear waste that's just kind of getting wasted? See, that's the problem. I need to try to figure out how to get that stuff to not be so wasteful. Okay, so we're going to go and put you right here. I need to try to figure out how to get that done halfway. Okay, so you can kind of see, though, there's going to just be one hallway. Whatever. And then there's going to be this part. There's going to be 2. I was kind of hoping it'd be more even, but at this point, I'm like, you know... I might be able to squeeze another hallway out of here, but let's, you know, it's going to probably irritate me until I get it fixed. Should I move it over? I probably should try to move it over, huh? See, the problem, though, with trying to move it over is that if I go, then I'm going to have to change that, and then I already have this stuff here. So it really is kind of already set up. It's going to probably just end up being a little pet peeve of mine. Because to be honest, like, I really can't do too much about it now without giving myself hours and hours of trying to get it fixed. Watch me end up spending hours trying to fix it now. So you're still here, right? Okay, so that's cool. I might end up switching these off camera. I don't know. Might be, meaning probably. Because, man, if I could get a 2-way hallway out of that, that would really be cool. Like, could you imagine the 2-way hallway on each side? It would be even. And that would be 3 wide. No, then it would be, yeah, then it would be 3 wide and then 2 on each side. Yeah, I might end up doing that. Darn it, it's going to probably mess with me forever. Because all I really need to do is move it over just a little bit to where these are in the center, and then that would at least be over here. So, yeah, darn it. The only other thing I can say is that I could probably leave a lot of this wiring here and then just let it... The only thing that might need to move is this, but to be honest, that moving is not really going to be that big of a deal. Let me see here. So what is this? Oh, okay, cool. Darn it. Oh, wait. No, I'd have to move everything, because if I move this thing over here, then both... Oh, that's why I did that, because both of these belts would be... would need more room. You know what? I'm just going to have to leave it, I think. It's going to be one of those things. I'm probably not going to be playing this world too much anyway, so... It'll just have to be that way. Darn it. So let's go over here. And then I'm going to do the same thing right here where I'm going to do this. No, why did I do that? And then let's go do this. And the only reason why I like having it hanging out of the ground a little bit is because it does give it a little bit of some niceties, in my opinion. So see, then I can go do that, and then I'm going to go do... that. That. So same thing, really. We're going to just go do this, then go do this. And then this. So let's just go kind of do this. And oh, no, that's okay. Leave it. And then let's go do this. Architecture. And I'm going to color this later. Right now I would just kind of like to get those ones connected so I don't have too much waste getting built up. And let's go do this. Let's go do this. This. So now everything should be connected. So you see, now this is all getting constructed. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We have that power line connected. And I might try to avoid using orange just because, or any like, well, red might be good, but I'm probably going to avoid using orange then because the last thing I want to do is get confused on if something's not colored or whatnot. And let me see here. So I do have you on, right? Okay, cool. So we have that. And the whole reason, you know, I'm probably just going to leave that there. It's alright, I don't need to have a fueling station here. Know what I mean? Okay, and you know what? It's been about an hour and a half. I think I'm going to call it. So, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button. That'll really let me know that people like watching this, and then I will continue with my Satisfactory videos and live streams. Sorry that it was really just me cleaning up stuff and not really doing too much other than that. But I was hoping to get a lot more like siding put on and things like that. But there's still a lot more to do. But I think you kind of know already what I'm going to be doing here. I'm trying to be a little more decorative, you know, using some glass up here. Try to shake things up. In reality, that is going to be weird having some junk behind there. But if I'm down here looking at it, dude, I am not going to be looking up there and saying, oh, I can see a belt. That's just not going to happen. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is doing another one of these streams before I post the video that's going to be highlighting this. So I'm going to say thank you so much, everybody, for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, please consider hitting the like button. It'll really let me help out and let me know that people like watching these live streams. And if you're not, could you please consider hitting the subscribe button? That way you'll be notified the next time that I post a video and or start live streaming. Oh, this is some more stuff I need to clean up. I'm not really doing anything with this. That's just me testing for that one. So, hee. Anyway, though, so thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Special shout out to Quill Scroll for saying hi in chat. Special shout out for Gaming for saying hi in chat. And special shout out to Jesse for saying hi in chat. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Have a wonderful day. I will see everybody in the next live stream. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.